Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let me check the video. There you go. Audio is good. Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is the 18th, Tuesday, 18th February 2020. Just to go through disclaimer first. Forex carry a high level of risk. You may lose all your investment at once or twice or whatever the case is, but you need to know how much you're risking every day. Every day you need to know how much you will be risking today in any given trade, and you should trade the high probability momentum, not any trade. You should not trade all the time. You only trade the best trade. You cherry picking basically. So be careful how much you're risking your money because you could lose everything. You should leave some for tomorrow to build your business on. Let's get on to the heat map. We look at the stock here, heat map for the last 24 hours. We see that it's about 50-50, less than 50-50. We just got some a lot of red here. Go Amazon is down 7.7%. We got JP Morgan down 30%, 0.3%. Um, Quick look here to see how is the world doing. Stock China is a 0.33% down, and the rest, as you can see, just really not much going on. Still, coronavirus is high risk out there, and market kind of isolating at the highs and the lows at the moment. So drop to forex here, we see the strengths, who's the strongest, who's the weakest. As you can see here, as expected. Yesterday it was U.S. President Day, so there were holidays yesterday in U.S. So today, most of the traders coming back in the market and buy and sell will be more active than yesterday. And we can see that Aussie and New Zealand are down. Excuse me. Early morning, no coffee, just doing the stream first thing first. Aussie and New Zealand are down. Yen, safe haven is up. Dollar is up as well. So cash and flow and Swiss. And between these two, the euro and pound. So we can play that rule today. So you see, it really went down like more than 0.5% each. If you look on hourly here, pound almost touching the 130 again. Oil is down. Gold is up, of course, because the safe haven is went to 91%, 91 handle. So let's see how that's gonna go today. Bitcoin is down as expected. It's gonna pull back. Momentum is down. New Zealand is down. Euro pound just like we're gonna have a look to the chart itself, but it's good thing to have a look overall what's going on in the market. I like this kind of chart here. If you do, you can go ahead and have a look at it. Performance. I do normally half a year. The past 6 months, who's the highest, who's the lowest. You can see that pound is about 7% higher 6 months ago. So it's quite good and interesting to know which pair is actually going up. So I think pound is going to continue for another quarter. If we look on a quarter to quarter, you can see pound on the second. Swiss is the first. The last one is euro. So euro, as you can see, is really weak for last 3 months. Monthly, months to date. So from 1 month, 30 days ago, what's happening? That's what's happening 30 days ago. Of course, you can see pound and bullback situation, and euro is the weakest 30 days ago. So every 30 days, like a moving average, that's the weakest, that's the strongest. Okay, monthly here. Same, New Zealand is weaker on the months. This month. So we're talking about the month itself. This month was February, which is February. You can see New Zealand is the weakest, yen is the strongest, pound just starting to return, which is a good thing. So if you take that one from the bottom to the top up to today, you can tell which one, which pair you want to trade. So it's very interesting strategy to look from how far ago, where we are now, and so on and so forth. You come back here and you see last 5 minutes who was the strongest and the weakest, 1 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. Okay. Get to the calendar. I think we had some news, Euro news at 10. I think is still, yeah, it's a bad news. You can see the expected 20, they come out 8.7 is absolutely ridiculous. So the expected here on the chart itself, and look where we are. We went down 8. So it was even lower than the previous months and the previous months. The two last months, if you take that as a candlestick, is losing momentum. So as expected, euro is just is gonna keep going down. We don't have any other news really interesting this day today. Up to today, just it was one high impact which has been already out. Medium impact CAD news. You can see CAD is down, oil is down as well. So let's see how 1:30 will play. 1:30 p.m. London time. How CAD will be behaving and all the stuff. Sorry guys, my stream comes through. Is anyone can tell me? I think it is working okay. Yeah, okay, anyway. Get the indexes here. We can see that pound since the last time it was here on last week. Go Monday down a little bit. Tuesday, today touched the moving average and pound sub. I expect the pound to continue this channel on an index. So I expect it to continue back up here very soon. Probably this week we're going to see the momentum to break this high. That's what we're waiting for. I've got a few trades already on pound crosses, so I'm expecting my expectation is high on this euro. As you can see, we had the news just a moment ago, and we just touched these highs, two highs, and probably we're gonna stay down here for the rest of the day. We're not gonna go move high because the news was negative. So I don't think that anyone interesting to buy euro at the moment. You see that dollar is cashing up. The stock is risk off at the moment since the opening, 11 p.m. London time last night, and I watched that well, and it was a really big gap. So whoever cashed out, they cashed to gold and dollar, Swiss, and yen. So we see that dollar trying to break new high. That could be a trap. So if you trade in dollar, just wait for the day to close today. See whether or not we actually want to break higher and keep going, or we just is gonna be awake and we actually have a momentum down to this level. Yen, we kind of broke this uh, funnel or triangle situation. We isolated, then we break here now. So I expect yen to continue to these highs. If that's the case, we're gonna see the stock keep going down more and more. Then yen will be able to test these highs here on the indexes. Let's see how they're gonna play because we broke a strong momentum green candle, and if that holds today green, then that looks like we will continue back up high. New Zealand, as you can see, that I talked about it yesterday. I said that it's gonna probably drop down here below that the moving average is a fake out here. So we'll continue back down if it's gonna make the third low. If we go to the third leg down here, probably we're gonna see some rotation back to 50% of this move, a little bit higher here for the whole move down. Swiss risk off at the moment, but it doesn't look like it's a strong momentum in Swiss. We broke below the trend, the moving average, and we had three pairs candles. Then we have two bulls, 50% about this move. Now we are about 50%, so I expect it to continue more down. We have one leg, two. I expected the third one to show up soon. Next few days, probably this week. So let's see. Aussie, you can see that is coming back down here. We have one leg, two. That could be the third one. If the stock keep going down, if we break this low, then we will expect it. My expectation is to retest this low here. And if the stock hold itself by US opening today, and we see some bulls want to buy the stock again, then we will see Aussie trying to retrieve back to the highs. So far we did one leg up, two tops now. We have two tops. So I don't know if we're gonna have the third one or we want to continue down. CAD, you can see the weakness on oil. Have some news at 130. We had a nice momentum up. On CAD, we see a lot of green candles, two bears candles here only. Uh, then we have a strong one here. So if we see today that start to break lower to this moving average, that's a good opportunity to buy CAD. If it show you on a low time frame momentum that's actually wanted to come back up. So overall, we see the going up is a pound. Well, that's the bottom of the downtrend, so there's no momentum here yet for me. I stay out of Euro trading. We go dollar up, yen up, New Zealand's down. Swiss is just still below the moving average, so there's nothing to do about it yet. CAD is down, Aussie is down, and CAD is up, just in pullback at the moment. So yeah, that's my view on indexes. Let's have a look. Currency. Okay, that's not supposed to be like that. Okay, come up. No, something wrong with this chart. There you go. So yesterday we opened with a gap up. Let me just get this straight. That's the S&P 500 future. You don't have to look at it too much for you as a forex trader, but you need to know whether or not we're on a bull or bear trend or risk off or on. As you can see that we are risk off trade. You can see we are at risk off here. I'll change the color to white. We kind of risk off now. We trending down. There's a like momentum down. If you go down to the lower time frame, if you go to 4 hours, you see that we open with a gap overnight and continuation of bear momentum. We have one testing rest in 4 hours, and then the following 4 hours is actually broke the previous low. So my expectation is we're gonna continue, and we will see another continuation to make another leg down here. So my expectation is there's gonna be some more buyers waiting for the third leg to be created, and that could meet here around this spike up here to continue back up. And for retest again, I'm not sure, but I think if we keep going, because we broke this here, this channel, we kind of broke channel now, and we kind of like isolating here. There's no money yet going to the market until we open US. So when we open US, we will see whether or not we want to keep going down. We're gonna hold for sideways for bull back up or reversal from down here, these levels. But I think we broke that before. We broke this low and this low here. We wait for another leg down here. So let's see if that's gonna happen today or we're gonna just take off from here. I'm saying take off from here because this is stock. You never know what's gonna happen. We have coronavirus, but the stock keep going up, making new highs every day. So let's have a look on the daily. You can see that gold, of course, gold is the opposite of the stock. Whoever left the stock, the trader left the stock positions, they transfer to gold opening positions, and see gold to broke the moving average, the trend line, which is a good indication of gold want to continue. As you see that I talked about that yesterday, I said let's wait to see whether or not we're gonna break out of this trend line, which we did indeed, and we have a green day today. So watch out for these highs here if you want to take your profit here or you want to keep going with it. So far on the daily, we have a 4 days here, green, 2 days pullback, 2 days green, 1 day pullback, and we'll have hopefully 1 day green today. If today is keep going up high, okay, if you see the momentum is, if you see that candle is bigger than the previous green candles on the move, my expectation is profit taking will be triggered somewhere here. And I recommend that for you to take profit as well. You don't hold, because what happens is you're going to have a spike down like this one, similar to it. Then we're gonna have some small pullback and we have another big pullback down. So same thing goes, the stock hand in hand. So if the stock go down to the right place for a buyer as a discount, they're gonna do exactly the same thing. It will run very very quickly down and will touch a certain area as a third leg. Then buyer the bulls that will jump in to the trade. Yeah, long on gold, Z-Man. Yeah, so far long my target could be above this high. Just is gonna break it, and I think we will see pullback to do this channel. Let me just draw it as well at the same time. Here you go. So I have another channel. We could just make it goldy. So we could be above the top of the channel here, right here today, or if we just tomorrow, if that's the case, we're gonna break it by like just like that. Let me just get this here as well. So let's just call this something else. And we are in, I know so many lines, but if you look in the same way I look at it, you will understand more. But basically here, just let me explain quickly. That's a small channel here going on, spiky channel you can call it. It's standing up channel angled, and that's the top of it. How did I do the top of it? Because I made this point here, connect this point to this point, then I extend it out and I make a copy of it exactly the same angle and I just put it there. As you can see, it is touching two highs, which is good enough for me. And I'm waiting for the third one to be touched or break out of it. Ultimately, that's going to be the high of these two angled candles. We will probably touch it today or tomorrow. If we have a big spike, then we will see some rotation back down. So my expectation is that's the high at this angle of the day. If it's not today, it could be tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. But we're probably gonna stop at this level. Okay. Well, not necessary 1600 today. Not necessary. Not necessary. Maybe we're gonna touch the high of this candle first. Then we have a few. As I said, that's the high. If we look, if we put the angle here, yeah, about 1600. If we spike up today, if we, it's a really big jump. We don't see that much. I know the CO2 candles here, red, they're down more, they're moved really quick. That's panic of getting out of the market. There is not like you invest on it. It's just you want to close your position, like exit, 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 and buy in a proper place. And you can see the momentum back up. It's kind of small, slow mover. It's not strong like these ones here. So you see these ones here is really strong. There's nothing to do with war or anything else or coronavirus this previous few days. This is to do with the war between US and Iran, but this just momentum of gold investors. So probably they exit a lot of position here, as I said, when the price move more than the usual uh, size of candle. Don't wait. If you see a good exit because it's going to come back down. There's no point for you to wait because all the investors they will see that as a good opportunity to exit their positions and they will exit with a good profit. Then we'll give you another discount here. So it's going to be another opportunity. There's always another opportunity, but always almost one time or two times every month or two, you get this high momentum. Don't hold on it. Don't think it's going to go to the moon. No, there's nothing like that. As soon as you come with a good profit taking area, you exit. You got to get another opportunity here, you exit, and go another opportunity here. We'll see where it's going to go. You come here, you exit. You don't wait for 1600 whatever. If the market give you money, take whatever the market give you because it's very important. Don't be greedy. So don't keep holding, and after that, suddenly someone says something, and boom, you hit your stop loss instead of you keep holding your profit. You know, I hope that clear to you. Bitcoin, as I talked about it yesterday, I said that spike down today. Yesterday, it's probably going to continue down to this level. It did indeed, and now we are here. So what happened is we just bounced off this consolidation area, a few days holding here, had similar situation up there, and a few here as well, a breakout and come back down. So this looks like expanding and angled, and so far we see a strong momentum of bears here. Bulls try to push up, but they couldn't. The bears push it more lower. We make it a new low, and we have the red day today as well. So I think we're gonna continue down to this area. So far, we're giving me here left shoulder, head, let's see, right shoulder. Then probably we'll break the neckline. So if you wanted to, for this pattern itself, there is a momentum here. You can do this. Okay. You can wait for the neckline to be tested from this momentum down, come back up, do double shoulders, then we'll continue back down. So another angle. Okay, so it could be the play. That could be channel here coming back up and back down. If we break the channel, retest and we'll continue back down. Is mirroring exactly the other side of the mirror. So yeah, I don't trade Bitcoin, but I'm doing it only for a few people because some they ask for it. That's why I'm doing it. So overall, I think Bitcoin will pull back, guys. So be careful. It's dollar index. You can see that we broke the high, this high by a fraction of pips, but or percentage. So let's see how it's gonna go today because we have a really strong momentum up with no pullback except one here and the second one very near now. And the momentum is losing. And I talked about it yesterday. I said like let's see how it's going here. I think we're gonna see some rotation coming back down to this red this level for discounting and then probably continue back up if the momentum wants to stick around. So far we have one push and pull back and second push, pull back and the third push, big one. So that could be the final one of this move. We'll see how the pullback will be looking like. We're gonna give us 1, 2, 3 for these levels, or is actually small one and want to continue back up. So yeah, just wait for it. This dollar index in a way. We saw it on indexes as well is moving up. So USD yen. So both of them are strong. As you can see that we didn't really break a new low. We still inside this triangle or a funnel shaping situation. We wait for breakout, retest, and retest confirm. Then we will go for it to retest this other side of the triangle itself, the big one. So far here we can isolating. We sideways, not sideways, just triangle situation here. I like to see break and retest in the low time frame and confirmation of going back more down. Basically, bears taking over. That's mean yen is going to be stronger than dollar, and the stock is actually going more down. So that's what we qualify this trade to be short. If it's not, I recommend you stay away from it because it's still indecision situation here. It's kind of like not doing anything. I'm not gonna trade until it break out of either side and confirm it will actually want to go up or down. However, the fundamental has to be supported. Has to be other qualifier like yen is strong because why yen is strong because of the stock is risk off, and then and if the stock risk off, I think you say weak. No, no, it's not. It's not because if the stock risk off, that's a safe haven, and I'm telling you, it can go up. If the stock go down, yen is gonna go up as gold. So I don't know why you say is weak. Yen is weak. Yen is not weak. Talked about it here. That's yen index. You see, we have a last of 3 days. You can see my cursor. 1, 2 pullback and big green day. We broke the previous 3 days highs, 4 days. So that's not weak. We are above the moving average. That's an indication of strength. And if you go to gold to confirm that, you see gold is strong too. Okay. Second qualifier, gold is strong. The third qualifier is stock is down. You see, it's red day. We don't even started the session yet. of US session, and we see the already broke the previous day low, 2 days low. We're going for the third day. So I don't think yen is going to be weak in the coming days. As I said, we are on a sideway here, and if we break this retest, that's mean yen is going to keep going to the other side of the this angle. So that could be a good opportunity. He talking about for the next 3, 4, 5 days about 60, 65 pips. I wouldn't take this trade anyway. I don't like to trade this pair itself, but I'm just analyzing for you guys. However, yen will be stronger if risk off is still ongoing. So yen is going to get more stronger. So watch out for it. Okay, pound, we can see that one, two, three, and last four really strong momentum. That's where I was talking about, guys. You take a profit when you see a more bigger bar coming up in play. You take a profit, you wait for a discount, and indeed, I had a discount for a pullback, and we continue back up to the momentum. So what will happen here? We have the first push, follow up by one red candle, one green, one red candle, then we continue the momentum. We are inside. Uh, this trend line now, and we showing that the bulls want to take over this trend, and maybe we're gonna break even higher than this high. Probably the bulls want to take over this place, this momentum up. Same thing happening in the past. Is a slow down, coming back up, high lows, then suddenly just to break out. Bulls started jumping in here, 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 here until we touch the highs. Same thing going over here, going on here. We have this low. Probably is gonna continue a little bit higher, then we'll do another leg down, and we will try to break this leg itself, the high. So I will be looking more to add more position as soon as they give me some pullbacks. However, I'm long anyway. I'll be taking some profit around on the way for expectation for another leg down to show me another high low. Then I'll be re-entering the market again for momentum up to this line or even higher than here. Let's see. I expect 140 by June. So let's see. There's a lot of option trade going on at this moment. So that's why my expectation is high for pound. And here we go, euro. That was a nice place to short again at these highs. See, dropped down. I think the momentum will continue down. We actually can go even lower to a round number like 82,500. That could be the next target. 82,500 is a quite nice area to exit. That was a pullback candle. We have momentum strong, one, two, three, four, really big one. Profit taken here. Bulls wanted to short it more. Bears want to short it more, and that's why I think is really strong momentum. So we have only one day. Is no qualifier to reversal from here. I know that we're at the bottom of this last few years. However, there's no any showing momentum to go back up, to be honest, because there's only one bull day, and it's inside candle. Fake break out of it and coming back down now. So this is down momentum going on. Here you go, pound yen. I know yen is strong, but you see pound is holding its ground here. We have so far. I'm long actually from here. Just one trade. I already closed my trade as I talked before about it. I was open positions here and all closed here. And I opened just one more trade. I left it the limit order at this close and it's been triggered overnight. So I think that's the kicker. That's the one is gonna kick up here at this level with the momentum of pound going. And my take profit just around here, this close, and I will see for pullback, buy more, then exit in a special place like here. I don't need to have the whole move at once. I can break it section, you know. Every time you take a trade, oh, you talk about yen because that come out. Yeah, but sorry, up to you talk about euro. Okay, if you euro, as I talked about euro, it's a weak at the moment. It's got a lot of bad data always coming out. Bad. There's nothing interesting about euro. Euro last member UK, and they gonna have low expectation of future plans because the income or the support coming from UK is not gonna be there anymore. The membership, if you wanna call it. So if you think about it as an investor, Euro, we have one down, one big member down. We used to fund a lot of money to Europe. So what now? We don't have a new member to come in to replace him. That's mean Euro is gonna keep going. So I expect Euro is gonna be like equal to dollar, so 1 to 1, very very soon. Probably by 21, 2020, the end of 2020, Euro is gonna be like 1 to 1 to dollar. So it's gonna be similar to dollar. Then it's gonna even go lower. So watch out for that. I don't know if you long euro. I don't recommend you to long euro. There's no point for you to long euro. There's no any interesting thing about euro. Why you bet on the wrong horse, which you have better player out there like pound, like New Zealand. New Zealand move really really well. Sometime if he's short, if New Zealand strong, he can short it across against others like pound New Zealand. When he move, really does well. And he's always moving. He's always doing like 200 bips in average, 2 to 300 bips a day in average. If you look to the daily, you can really capture a lot of bips. If you only trade on day like I do sometime, I look to the daily, then after that I'll go and I'll put my orders to the right place I wanted to buy. So I could buy here and here and here, but I only put one because I think this yen is gonna be stronger, and I'm just kind of scalping on the day level. So let's see. That's where I'm going. We're gonna exit here, and so far looks good. Since you come back down to this level and just bounce back up, that's a string because of pound is strong, not because yen is weak. To prove that, let's have a look. Euro GBY. Okay, that's a euro yen. You see the difference between euro yen and pound yen. Okay, if I do that, you see how much different it is. It's not because of yen is weaker, no, it's because the pound is strong. So that's how you know. And yeah, so that's my play anyway, guys. That's my play. It touched this area, which is a good indication. That's nice. Even you can see that's a pullback. That's a bulls standing by here, waiting to buy for high because you see 1, 2, 3, 4 days green, fifth day green, third day it was just a pullback, and the 7 days is just touch the special area too long from, and we green so far. So let's see how far it wanted to go. I think that's a good level. That's a good level here. So if you are long, you know what to do now. Same thing here. You see all PAM pairs actually pushing up. Also here, that's because stock risk off. We have this momentum up, bull back rotating. Bulls try to push it up. Bears try to push it back lower. Looks like bears giving up here. Spikes here. You see that they exit their positions. And the third one, green, strong momentum up. So I think we're gonna hold here this level very well. I think this continuation, it will keep going to this high at least. Okay, so that could be your target or even high if you monitor the stock. If the stock going down and down, this bears keep going up and up more than the rest of pound bears because Aussie is mirroring mirror off the stock S&P 500. Okay, it's because it's a risk off and on asset as well. So I'm expecting my expectation is to this highs at least to be retested until we see how the stock whether or not to keep going down or not. Same thing here going on. Have exit some trades here and I re-add more trade and I'm in profit anyway because I can tell you that is really strong momentum. Green candle bulls is really pushing here. The buyer is really investing a lot. We have a few red days, then green. If you isolate this area alone, who's a winner here? You see one big green, two green, equal by one red, and a few here. It didn't really go to the second level of the green, and we have a lot of bulls, and bears try hard to push it. They give up here, and the bulls take over, and we continue back up. So my expectation is all these highs here up to this $2.05. Uh, so that's my target actually. Yeah, I'm just been looking to my MT4. That's my target here up there, around 550. So around there, 550. Yeah. Pound CAD. Same goes with pound CAD here. You see that we kind of triangled here. So I like to see this day to day to level up with this day, break it higher, spike it, whatever. I like to see it break. If that happened, then the lot of stop loss here will be triggered. The short that will be disappointed, and we're gonna see this pair coming back up to this level. What do you say mean when we can involve? I don't know. Just be specific about the bears itself, or anyway. So I was talking to Z-Man. So this sees this angle here, angle the day angle. Okay, I like to see this break higher. That's indicating the bulls really won't take over because you see that momentum down, then suddenly just to come back up, giving up all the space. Hopefully, we'll continue back up, especially CAD and oil. So and CAD news today. So 130. Let's see how they're gonna go. Well, it's quite too late for Bow New Zealand. As you can see that if you look on the main time frame, that's the high point. That's a low point after this high. Equal it with another one. So what you see here, you see this move down, come back up, little move down, come back up. What they're indicating this is like cup and candle situation. So it's gonna break higher. So we have a pullback, if you call it wave four. Then we coming back up now to the edge of it, and that's the edge of it. If we break that edge, come back retest, we will continue. You're so far too late because I was talking about guys. This is a pullback. I talked about it. This is only pullback. This the whole area is only pullback. The momentum is up. You see that is trending, and we confirm that via the index itself. We looked at indexes keep going down of New Zealand, bound index is going back up. So if you put these two together, you get this trade. Okay, I got this trade from here. Okay, and I exit here, then I re-enter on the pullback. Everyone gets scared of this big red candle. I said this is a pullback, and another's shaking the bulls away, and the bears just trying to take over. They couldn't. Then the bull just come in and just wipe them off by triggering all the stop losses above there, and a small pullback again, and we continue. It's very simple. You can tell the story. You can tell the story here. You're quite too late. You can't buy here now, really. Just wait for a touch of this level when it comes actually out. You can take a high risk. You can long here if you want, but your stop loss has to be below here. That's my. If I need to get in here, it's quite too late. You can buy on the close, and you leave your stop loss below here. The close could be just a little bit lower of the day. The close of the day, you go just to go to the low time frame, and you can get stuff good entry. We go by Euro New Zealand. As you see the weakness of New Zealand as well. You see, Euro is pushing New Zealand away, so that's a good indication that's really because euro is a weak currency and New Zealand is weaker. So actually, New Zealand is weaker than euro. So you can tell from here. So at this moment, we can see one, two. This, is, in my opinion, pullback only. For this pair itself, isolate this pair alone, Euro, New Zealand. This is only pullback. We have a nice momentum. We have one, two. We wait for a third leg. So I think the third leg will come soon. This is going to be sold off. This is a good opportunity if you want to short euro, you can short it here actually. Despite this stock risk off, but I think this day can hold here. The next day, actually, it will be the move if it's a 50-50. But if it's not 50-50, you will see a wick like this one here, and it will go down here and close the day as a wick. And if you could short it, the target in this level will be a good trade. This is a good trade. This is only pullback of this move. 1, 2. I'm looking for the third leg. So 1, 2, 3. Then from third one, we'll see sideway. And after that, we'll see whether we're going to continue up or actually to keep going as is a pair flag. Pound Swiss, you see pound Swiss as well is broke this area. We broke here, come back strong, pull back. We're coming back strong again. So what we have 1, 2, could be the third one for a stronger push up to this level, for example here, or this highs. So watch out for this to retest at least this trend line. So we broke it, come back. We should have gone down more if we indicate we want to go lower, but actually we did the opposite. Come back, retesting. Bears giving up, bulls pushing higher, another discount, and we're pushing again. It was another discount last night, and we will push higher. So the momentum is up. 1, 2, 3. Another leg down. So 1, 2, third one. There's gonna be high momentum here today or tomorrow. Watch out for it. Euro USD, quick about Euro USD, as you see, a dollar 08 pence. So that's really cheap. It's keep going down. You see the bears taking over. 1, 2, 3, a few bars. All red, red. Only one green day, which is like someone took a profit just before the bottom of this. Not bull situation is just profit taking. Bears continue the momentum going down, down, and we'll have another take profit. Just I think that's the bottom, could be the bottom and stuff like that. But I don't see a strong momentum back up. I don't see a reversal here yet. There's no any bulls in the market. There's all bears and profit taker. So the bears could keep pushing more to 07.5 handle. I think that will be the next target because we weakness of euro is really creeping out. You can see it. You can sense it. Even if whatever you do here, see the angle is still it's just so weak. Even if you give you pullback, the pullback is a sell opportunity. Don't think it's gonna reverse all the way up. There is no reason. So you calculate this move from here to when the time stopped. Then if you see green candles coming to 30 to 50%, that's the opportunity to shorten for another 100% push down. That's my opinion, and it's up to you guys. I hope none of you long euro for at this drop down is not fair, and if you don't know, now you know. Okay, so I don't think anyone else have any questions. There's a few of you only here. There's not much of people, so I guess everyone is busy. Good thinking. Okay, guys, if you're the first time, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, and if you have any question, text me. Sorry, send me a message, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks. Bye bye.